What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I'm out thrifting. I'm inside of a Goodwill right now. Got some stuff in the cart, picking up some hats that are not priced up, $1.49, and they're okay, not worth big money at all. There's another Chicago Bulls hat on the rack I'm leaving just because it's not really worth it. The one I'm picking up, it's new with cardboard, and it's actually licensed, but some of these basic ones, basic hats, they just don't really sell for a whole lot. It's been a long time since I found a really good hat, unfortunately, but they're just hard to come by. There's a lot of people searching for hats. They're just fun to find, fun to flip, in my opinion. There's a straw hat there. I don't think that's anything. Got some bags over here. Of course, I've talked about luggage in the past being quite expensive if you find the right brands. Like Gucci, of course, something like that, but that wasn't what that stuff was. Got some purses over here. This Goodwill was pricing all purses, the same price, I think, at $5.99. They started moving purses up to the front and pricing them a lot more. So I don't even mess with them because it's not something I really want to buy. I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about. Over here in the toys, though, we're going to try to find something. Got this sealed horse. It's $6.99. I figure it's not worth picking up, so if it's priced that high. Same with this bouncing Tigger, but I did end up picking that up just because it's new. I think I can make some money. The horse, I think, was selling for like $10 on eBay new. Just not worth picking up. And lots of toys here. We're going to try to pick something that's actually priced good, that's actually worth selling. 99.9% of stuff in thrift stores are not good for resellers. So you just have to get lucky and find something that's good that will sell online. This drop mix game I was going to buy for a friend. He was wanting a copy, and I got it down here. I'm like, hey, yeah. And then I see the price, $29.99. Why is it $29.99? I don't know. The one I picked up for myself at Goodwill, I paid $5 for. Yeah, I just don't know what that price was. I don't even think they sell for that on eBay, to be honest, pre-owned. So who knows where they got that price, but got a few things in the cart nonetheless. Of course, I'll show you everything in the haul part of the video inside of another Goodwill now. And we are checking for some deals in this one. I don't know if I find any, can't remember. It's some guitar. I don't think that was even first act. It just felt really cheap. I didn't see the logo on there. Not sure what that brand was. Checking out some of the Christmas stuff. Still some Christmas stuff out. I think they're going to have it all year. See the ceramic Christmas tree cookie jar, which I thought could be good. I see the modern made in China stamped on there, which pretty much is a good tell. It's not going to be worth picking up. Maybe you could pick it up and sell it. Somebody would just like it for the style. It's just that so much of that stuff's online. It's really hard to move it unless it is something special. I don't mess with it. I keep looking, though, try to find some of these figurines. Don't see anything. We move over to a church thrift store. Of course, the prices here are really low, at least on most things. Every now and then something pops into their store they think's worth a lot and they price it really high. It sits for weeks or months until they finally lower the price. But over in this one, they got some toys and bags, which are like 50 cents. One of the Goodwills we were just in, they started pricing bags of toys like this, $10. I don't know what they're thinking. But over here, some board games, which are, this isn't the thrift store. They're always 50 cents. Here's a Guitar Hero or Rock Band guitar. It's missing the battery cover. This was in another video recently. Somebody said they saw it on the floor. I don't even want to pick it up. I've been getting so many returns with the ones I sell. People just don't know how to operate them or hook them up, or they get them for the wrong version. I don't know what it is. I just keep getting returns. It's costing me a ton in return shipping because they're saying they don't work. So not thrilled to sell those unless I find a really good one. It's worth the effort. There's some horses there. Those aren't Briar or anything special. Some plush stuffed animals. Dig through it a little bit. I'm not a whole lot of new things pop out at this thrift store. It's a little small. One of the smallest ones you can go to, and this is upstairs. I do find some stuff downstairs, though, when I go down there. Some shoes, some jackets, so you'll be seeing those. Some Easter stuff, some Valentine's Day stuff. I don't know if there's any good bolos. I guess the bunnies by the bay, you might see some of those in the Easter stuff. Some of those can be valuable. St. Patrick's Day. Some of the vintage St. Patrick's Day shirts that are funny, people will buy. So inside of this Goodwill, I've already got some stuff in the cart. I ended up putting the baseball bat back. I've actually already sold that globe. I think I sold the glove too. That globe sold a lot faster than I thought. Here's a Yankee candle for $7.99. I look it up. It hasn't been burned, so it looks like it's going to be worth money. So I'll give it a shot at $7.99. What else can we find here in the seasonal stuff? I don't even know if Goodwill puts out a lot of Easter or Halloween, or not Easter or Valentine's Day, stuff like that. Usually you don't see a lot of it. They don't have a section for it. They don't put much effort if they do. And there's a giant Santa over there. Of course, I don't even know what that was priced. Probably $100 in this one. Just lots of glass and just basic stuff. Again, this Goodwill prices that kind of stuff $5, $10 for a glass. There was a human being. A lot of people say, I don't see human beings in my Goodwills, but they're there. Here I find a bunch of baseball bats. They're youth size. They're in good condition, though. I look them up. Not really selling great, not worth a whole lot of money. Shipping these things can be tricky. You never know if you're going to get that surcharge later on with the long bat size type packages. So I do end up passing on those, unfortunately. They're also priced $5, which is a fair price, but it's still a little high when your bats are only worth $15, $20 to sell them online. Up here, though, I see something very nice. This Yonex tennis racket, and I'm like, oh, nice, $2.99. And this thing sold very quickly for $100 plus shipping. I think within 24 hours, maybe 2 days, I sold that. I've talked about the brand on the channel before, so very happy to see that up there. I wish all the bats were worth $100 like that. Yonex would have been a good deal. I don't know if they were donated by the same person. It's just kind of strange. You see that many new bats and a nice tennis racket together. You just never know where they came from at a thrift store. But we're checking the seasonal stuff at this Goodwill. Lots of craft looking items, right? Like they just came from somebody's craft show. I don't know what that's about. Over here we got some shampoo, some sewing, crafty stuff, which I always dig through. I always look for the cross stitch and anything valuable like that. Over in the toys at this one, checking out the plush. I see this Speak and Spell for $4.99, and that also sold very quickly. That's a good one. Apparently there's some rare ones with the raised buttons. I sold that for $50 plus shipping very quickly as well. A little Rick and Morty plush. I don't think that was worth anything. I don't think the show's old enough and maybe established enough yet to get really collectible prices on those little plush, but maybe someday, something like a Futurama plush, they're very valuable. Little Disney toy there, like a Minnie Mouse tape player, radio, microphone set. I don't know what it was. I did look that up. It wasn't worth picking up, which I figured, just a cheap toy, even if it's new. Board games, I'm not seeing a whole lot of anything I have not seen there already before. Yeah, what else? There's a crock pot down there. Don't remember much about that crock pot. I remember doing some research. But everybody, if you could, make sure to hit that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed. It really helps the video out, and I appreciate you watching. Let me know in the comments if you found anything good thrifting recently, or if it's just been a barren wasteland for you. But let's jump over to the haul. I'll show you everything I picked up today. Some great finds. It is time to go over my haul for the day. Now this is from 3 different days of thrifting. Sometimes when I go out, I just don't find enough to make a video. I'd like my videos to have some substance. I don't want to just have a 15-20 minute video and I only end up finding like a $20 item or something. Try to give more value, so sometimes it takes 2 or 3 days of thrifting to get a good enough haul I'm satisfied with. Plus, honestly, I'm only going to like one or two stores a day on average. Just haven't been doing any big trips. Anyway, let's jump into it before I ramble anymore. I picked up this globe for $4.99 at Goodwill. It's in good condition. It's vintage. It's one of the, raised, like textured ones that seem to sell better. And I've sold some globes in the past. This one looks to be decent enough. If you look at comps, you see them for $15 all the way up to $50. I'm probably pricing it at like $29.99 plus shipping. I think the last one of these I sold, I got about that much. I only pick them up if they're cheap. If it was more than $5, I probably wouldn't even picked it up. And of course, in good condition and maybe a little bit special. I've sold all the ones I have, so I decided, yeah, I'll pick it up. They can be long tail. Got some pretty decent shoe finds. I got these Alpine Star boots, I believe motorcycle boots. Pretty good brand. They make some high-end stuff, and these are looking to be like $50, $60. I should be able to sell those for. Paid $5 for them. Also paid $5 at the thrift store for these Irish Setter boots. They're actually in really good condition. They're just really dusty. I believe these will sell for right around $50. I sold a pair fairly recently similar to this. I always find women's boots with Irish Setter. I don't know what it is. Doesn't seem like I ever find the men's. Women's Irish Setter boots don't sell as fast, but still, should be the price. These $49.99. They're going to be worth taking the time to clean up a little, get some of that dust off, polish them up with some Doc Martens Wonder Balsam, and they'll be looking great. And I also got these New Balance shoes. These are big, size 15, and they're in good condition. I'll have to clean the edges a little bit. They got some dirt. But I looked them up, and I saw some comps anywhere between $25 and $50 for these pre-owned. So I'll probably come in at $29.99 plus shipping. These larger sizes of New Balance, they seem to always sell for me. So between the three pairs here, I'm going to make some great profit. I also picked up some hats at Goodwill. And the Goodwill, I picked up these hats. They were only $1.49. They don't usually price up hats. Most every other Goodwill prices them $2.99 or more. And it's strange because the Goodwill, they don't price up the hats, but everything else, they price just insane prices. It's really hard to get anything. Now, I say all the time, these Goodwills are all managed different. Each region in the country is being run different. Some allow returns. Some have rewards programs. Some have sales. Some have coupons, which I use 2 coupons just in this haul. You get them when you donate stuff. So keep that in mind if you're new to thrifting or you don't understand that every single Goodwill is different. So if I mention Goodwill returns, that's just something that may be in my area and not yours. You just have to check with your store. Anyway, we got some hats. We got these 5950 New Era hats, the LA camo, new. So that's nice. That's one reason I bought it. I'll probably try selling it for 20 plus shipping. Some of these aren't going to be worth much. I just picked them up because, mostly because they were new. This is a starter Vans hat. I just kind of liked it. It might be something I wear, so I picked that up for $1.49. I don't think it has much resale value. Same with the Cincinnati Reds hat here. Even though I've been having some luck with Cincinnati Reds hats recently, I don't think it's anything too special. Here's a Chicago Bulls hat. This is officially licensed. It's got the cardboard in there still, so this is new. I don't know. It's just the basic one. It's not starter or anything. So again, it's something I'll probably price like $20 plus shipping. And I picked up this Interstate Racing or Interstate Batteries Racing hat. And this is new with the cardboard in it. I thought it was going to be better. When I looked it up, I got home. I'm like, not great. I'll still make money on it, just not a whole lot. I just recently sold an Interstate Batteries jacket. I think I sold it for $45 plus shipping. And it sold very quick. So I figured the hat would be pretty decent. New, but at $1.49 a piece. I'm gonna make some profit on the hats for sure. Picked up another one of these Yankee candles. Picked up one fairly recently that had value. This one also has value. Looked like between 30 and I think I saw one sell for $40 plus shipping. Of course, it hasn't been used. Melanie over at Crow's Thrifty Finds YouTube channel's got me looking at candles. She's always finding good candles. So if I see any good name brand candles that are new, I look them up. Back here, we got this Bouncing Tigger, I believe from like 97, 98. It's new in the box there. The box has some damage. I think I paid $7.99 for this. And the trial batteries are dead. But I think I can sell this between $30, maybe get $40 for it. There's some money there. So I decided to pick it up since it was still in the box like that. Got this Easton baseball glove. This one is not great, but it is in really good condition. $4.99. Seeing him sell between $15, $20. Of quite a few $20 sales, so I'm probably going to price mine $19.99 plus shipping. Baseball season is right around the corner. In fact, at the recording of this video, it's the end of January, and I've been selling, I think I sold 4 gloves this week. People are already starting to buy them. So I should make, after fees and everything, probably $13 profit on it. So it's worth picking up in that condition. And this is definitely worth picking up. I've had these in my video before where I talk about things to look for. The Yonex rackets, badminton or tennis. This is a good one. I saw it was only $2.99. I'm like, hey, it's in good condition. So we're going to buy this because I know it's worth, from what I'm paying for it, I know it's worth it. Looks like a pretty good one. I saw some comps between $70 and $120 on Terapeak. I think there's one listed right now. It was listed for $180. I think that's probably too high. I'm probably going to price mine about $100 plus shipping, see if it will sell. Now, I found one time at Goodwill 4 badminton rackets for 99 cents a piece. I believe I sold one for about $180, some around $80, $90. I think I have one left still listed. I think I got it listed for like $90. Unless it sold, it kind of feels like it sold. Maybe it did. Regardless, Yonex, made in Japan, premium rackets usually, so happy to find it. It's been a while. Here is a Speak and Spell vintage, and this is not sure what year, sometime in the 80s. I paid $4.99 for it, and the batteries are still working, which is nice because usually if you find stuff like this, the kids grew up and the parents just threw it in the attic or the closet and left the batteries in, and it's just destroyed. But the Speak and Spell, I sold one recently. I don't think it was Speak and Spell, it was a different one. I think I sold for $30. I believe this one, I was looking up comps, it was sell for between $30 and it seems like I saw one sell for $50. Didn't think about it too much because at $4.99 I knew I could make money, especially working. Here's a couple board games, and these were kind of technically free with my $5 off coupon. If you spend $20, you get $5 off. And like I mentioned earlier, you can get those coupons just for donating stuff. They'll give you one, at least in this area. So I ended up using, I think, 3 in this haul. I needed to spend $1 more. So I decided to get this Phantom Society game. I'm just going to put this with my board game collection. It looked kind of interesting. So technically that was only $1 for me. And then the Game of Thrones card game, I'll probably just keep as well. I don't think it's anything too special. I could sell these, for what I paid, which is basically nothing after the coupon. So I think they both sell for like $20 on eBay or something. But I'm just going to hold on to them for now. Saving up all these board games, and I have no one to play board games with anymore. Grab this Echo Dot or Echo Ball. I'm not sure what they're called. This is the larger one. $7.99, and these things are actually pretty expensive on Amazon. This is the 4th generation. I think it was like $50 or $60 still on Amazon. I'm actually just going to keep it and use it because, I use them in my house. It's a pretty good upgrade. So I didn't really pay attention to what the pre-owns were selling for. I imagine you could make some money selling it, but another thing for me. Then I got these, and spending the money, I was able to use another coupon. So I got a Masters of the Universe. They're like these little mini figures. I just dropped both of them. But I wouldn't have paid $2.99 for them if it wasn't for the coupon. So effectively, they were only $1. I'm just going to hold on to them for a while. I do think there's a little bit of money. I think I saw one sell for like $10 or $12 on eBay. Sometimes these kind of weird sealed toys like this, I just buy and throw in a tote and just, give it some time to see if they become collectible and desirable. For $6.99, I picked up this lens. It's a really nice lens in good condition. It goes to a Pentax K, which I'm pretty sure I probably have a Pentax K because I've been picking up cameras for the past 12 years at this point. And while I've sold a lot of them, they usually end up in my camera totes, where the plan is to just one day spend a week and just go through all the cameras and test them and list them. Things happen, so I have a lot of cameras. But I probably have a Pentax K in there. Maybe I'll lot it with that, but it's not a super valuable lens. I think I can sell it for $29.99 max. I'll probably just price it like maybe $24 plus shipping, something like that. I'm not sure. It was just hard not to buy in that good a condition. Plus it got me to that $20 so I could get those, for $1. So, figure it up however you want. And then at the thrift store, they told me that jackets were half off. And so these were $2.50. And I'm like, you know what? I'll go ahead and buy them. This is a Chargers kind of puff jacket. It's got the logo on the back there. And for $2.50, I just bought it. I figured I'd make some money on it. And it looks pretty good. I saw some similar ones. I don't know if it was the exact same one, between $50 and $70. I'll probably price it like $40, $45 just to see if it will sell. And then I also picked up a Columbia jacket, which I'm not thrilled about picking up Columbia jackets, but when they're $2.50, they're in good condition. They're vintage. They're the yellow, I think, is considered Columbia Sport. They sell a bit better. And I did see one of these sell for $39.99 plus shipping, or at least one very similar to it. So $2.50, I'm going to pick it up. Between the two jackets, I should make some decent profit for what I paid for them. But there it is, everybody. That's my haul for today. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. On the way out, please hit that like button for me. I really do appreciate it. It helps the video out. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.